Don't know what augments to use on your ammo mods or field upgrades? Well, fear not, because today we're gonna look at the best upgrades for those. So make sure you smash the like button, subscribe for more content, and let's get this. Alright guys, so we're gonna start with the ammo mods, and here we have Deadwire first, and I have to use the lightning strike ability because it sends a big lightning strike that stuns the zombies in place in that specific area, stuns the elites, stuns the special zombies as well, allowing you to do extra damage, allowing you to run off that tricky situation that maybe you're in at the higher runs. Very good for hordes, and very good for actually for boss fights as well. For example, Citadel Daymore, or even a Terminus fight where there's like a bunch of zombies running around and stuff like that, and this can actually stun them for like a few seconds, allowing you to basically think of your next move and do extra damage. And for the minor augments, we do have the ability to do even more damage with Deadwire, or even have the electric fields last even longer. But I feel like I want to use haste because I do want that ability, that lightning strike ability, to activate as often as possible. So haste, it's pretty much the best choice right here to go in pair with lightning strike. After that, we do have Napalm burst, which is very good as well, especially if you play Liberty Falls. But this got a big nerf, still pretty amazing on Liberty Falls. And here I do have to use Termite because it increases the burning effect damage. And in combined with Incendiary, basically each damage tick has a chance to spread the fire to nearby zombies, goes really well together. And basically you can have this big horde of zombies that is set on fire, taking damage, and you can pretty much shoot them and just kill them almost instantly. And then you could use Incendiary with Firebomb, but this got a big nerf, as I said. And I guess when it comes to Napalm mode, you can't really go wrong with anything, because you would use this mostly, as I said, on Liberty Falls, where the elites are weak to this, and you're gonna do the extra damage anyway, so you can't go wrong with any of these. But for me, Termite and Incendiary work very well together. Moving on to Cryofreeze, I feel like the most underrated one in here. And here I want to use the big game because I want to slow down the elite zombies. For example, you slow down amalgams, allowing you to do extra damage, hit the critical shots a bit easier and stuff like that, take it down a lot faster. And then I'm going to use the liquid nitrogen because Cryofreeze already activates faster than the ammo mods, and liquid nitrogen allows me to activate it even faster, even sooner, which is absolutely fantastic because it helps really well, especially with the elites or with the special zombies. And I feel like this is absolutely fantastic. They work together very well. Next up, we have Brain Rot, and here is an ammo mod that I haven't really used too much. I know that abominations are weak to this ammo mod, and here I guess I have to use Plague. Basically, the zombie that is turned has the ability to turn other zombies as well. So for example, it turns a zombie, it goes to kill another zombie. On the time it hits the zombie, it turns it as well. I think you can have up to 5 zombies that are turned, and basically, well, having 5 zombies, I think each can kill up to 3 or 4 zombies. That really means you can take down a horde of zombies just by having those little minions around you. And then I'm gonna use haste as well, much like Deadwire, because I want Brain Rot to cool down even faster and activate even faster, allowing me to turn more and more zombies. Next up, we do have Shadow Rift, and here this kinda got a nerf as well with the latest patch, because the big game used to activate on elite zombies and deal a lot of damage, almost one-shotting abomination sometimes, but now it doesn't do any damage to elites. So I guess I'm gonna take the Explosive Rain. Basically, the enemies that I've dropped from the portal will explode on contact and do damage, and then I'm gonna get targeted because the drop enemies will fall on other enemies guaranteed. So basically, I'm gonna have an explosive zombie drop on another zombie doing damage to them. Very nice, go very well together. And lastly, we do have Lightmend, which is the latest ammo mod added in Season 1 Reloaded, I think it was, or in Season 1, I don't remember exactly. I really like using this on Citadel Daymore, and here I want to use the big game augment because Lightmend can activate on elite enemies. It actually, I think it takes 50% of the health of amalgam when it activates, which is very nice. And it also drops 3 extra healing glyphs, so basically when you pick those up, you're like full HP instantly. And then I want to use this with extra strength on the minor augment because this healing glyph will actually replenish more health than normal, which is very good. Very good in tricky situations, very good for high runs. It's just a great ammo mod overall. Actually, I was not expecting it to be this good, but it's quite nice. And also you have the doppelgas, which are weak to this one and just almost instantly die when this. And these are pretty much all the ammo mods. Now we're gonna move over to the field upgrades, and here again there's a few of them that I don't really use too much, and there's some fan favorites as well. So we're gonna start with the energy mine. And Honestly, I feel like energy mine is not as amazing as it should be. But this one that I'm using right here on the major augment, the turret one, instead of having an energy mine that detonates, the energy mines becomes a turret that shoots one target at a time and actually does quite a bit of damage. And this compared with the extra charge, so increases the charges by 1, you can have 2 turrets shooting zombies, and they actually last quite a bit. They actually last a few rounds sometimes. And you can have, if I'm not mistaken, 3 or 4 of these at a time. So if you replenish it even faster with like a power up and stuff like that, you can have a lot of those turrets taking down zombies. And as I said, they do quite a bit of damage, and they're very, very good. Moving on to Frenzied Guard. Here we have the Frenzy Fire. Use ammo from stock. This is kind of like the Ring of Fire from Cold War, which used to be really good. I really hope they'll maybe bring it back in Black Ops 6. That would be nice. And this, I'm going to use it with extension. Basically increase the Frenzy Guard duration. So that means you're going to have a lot of armor. You're going to have a lot of firepower because you're going to use ammo from stock. And pretty great combination right here. Other than that, we do have the Dark Flare, which, as you guys know, it's actually pretty incredible on the Guardian boss fight. I do have to use this myself, but I've seen some videos. Pretty busted. Actually insane. Might just get a bit nerfed. And here I'm going to use the extension to significantly increase the Dark Flare duration, because it does end pretty slow and it doesn't do a whole lot of damage on normal zombies, but having the extension can be very, very beneficial. And then I'm going to use the Broad Beam to increase the size of the beam. So basically the beam is going to be a bit bigger, doing a bit more damage, which can be very, very helpful. As this field upgrade, it's actually not as great as people think, and it's only good for the Guardian boss fight. So having a bit of extra damage on it, very, very beneficial. Moving on to Healing Aura. Pretty much one of the field upgrades that I actually never used in this game. Here, I guess the best one is going to be the Major Augment, the Persistence. Revive player keep all the perks on their bleed out bar, which is very, very nice. And then the minor augments, you do have the Stoic Presence. On activation, special and elite zombies are stunned and normal zombies are knocked down. Very good for tricky situation. When a player is down, you use this. It's gonna knock all the zombies and stun the elites and stuff like that. And it gives the player the ability to run away, maybe get their perks or get out of that tricky situation that is in. Basically, Healing Aura, it's like very meant for team play, which, well, honestly, I do play a lot of solo, so that's why I didn't really use it. And then you have Aether Shroud, which I'm pretty sure is fan favorite. A lot of people use this. Very, very powerful, but very buggy as well. Sometimes that doesn't activate, sometimes it activates, but you still take damage. And I really feel like Treyarch should take a look at this, because best field upgrade in the game, but doesn't really work like 40% of the time, for example. Here I'm going to use the Burst Dash. Basically, you're going to wrap for a short distance, killing some zombies in front of you. For example, you're cornered, there's a lot of zombies, you can't get away. You use Aether Shroud, and it's going to kill the zombies in front of you and teleport you just a bit further ahead, which is very nice to get out of those tricky situations. Voice Shield is pretty good. It increases the duration of it, and whenever you go into the Aether Shroud, it's basically going to pull out your melee weapon, and the more kills you get, the more you're going to stay in Aether Shroud. Very nice, but I prefer to shoot my weapon when I'm in this. For example, I'm fighting the Guardian boss. I do want to have my weapon out so I can do the damage that I want to without getting hit by the zombies or without being seen by anything. And then I'm going to increase the max charges by 1. So you're going to have 2 activations, but here you can use extension as well to increase the duration of Aether Shroud. Very, very powerful one as well. But I don't know, for me, I have having an extra Aether Shroud, even though it's a bit shorter, I feel like it's better. And lastly, we're going to go for Tesla Storm, which again was added when Lightmend was added. And this field upgrade actually pretty strong, very, very nice for high rounds and everything, and very beneficial even for solo players. And here we do have the Shockwave for the major augment. On activation, stuns and deal damage to all the zombies around you. Very good. Doesn't deal a whole lot of damage, but having the ability to stun the zombies and allowing you to get out of that tricky situation you're in, very good. And then for the minor augment, you do have the lithium charge. Basically, it increases the Tesla Storm duration to quite a bit, actually. I think it's like over 15 seconds and stuff like that. Very, very strong. Very good for high runs, get out of tricky situations and stuff like that. Very good to go to the workbench, craft something. Very good to go to the upgrade station and upgrade the rarity of your gun. Super powerful. Tesla Storm is actually one of the better field upgrades in the game, alongside, of course, Aether Shroud, which is very, very buggy. But these were pretty much my best augments for the ammo mods and field upgrades. I know you guys are gonna have like different opinions on some of them, so put them down below. Have a nice chat in the comment section. Always love to see those. And yeah, as always, make sure you smash the like button, guys, subscribe for more content, and let me know in the comments below what do you want to see next. Until then, have a great one, and bye-bye.